Good morning, student. Welcome to in your biology class. Student, in the last previous classes, I have started the sexual reproduction in chapter how do organisms reproduce. So, student, in sexual reproduction, I have already explained about what is the unisexual, what is the bisexual, means hermaphrodite, what is the parthenogenesis. And how gamete form after meiosis of the male and female somatic cells. There is haploid number of the chromosomes are formed. This is called gamete. When the fusion of gamete is called fertilization. After fertilization, zygote is formed. The number of chromosome is 2n. Means 2n means diploid. Okay. Now, student, in the last previous classes, I have also started the sexual reproduction in the plants. Sexual reproduction in plants. So, flower is the main part of the sex organ of the plant. In flower, the carpel is the female part of the plant, and the stamen means have anther lobe and filament. So, stem is the male part of the plant. So, in anther there is a anther lobe. There is 4 lobes. When we cut of the anther lobe, we find the 4 lobes. In the anther lobe, their pollen grains are found. When they burst, the pollen grain reaches to the carpel. Carpel have 3 parts: stigma, style, and ovary. At stigma, they sit and they generate a tubes at the inside the stigma. So the pollination means the transfer of pollen grains to the stigma is called pollination. Fertilization, the pollen tube when enter in the ovule and fertilize the egg cell, this is called fertilization, and form the embryo. So today I will discuss about the fertilization in plant. So all of you open your book, NCERT book or any side book, you can open. Class 10 subject science, sub-subject biology. Topic will be fertilization in plants. Fertilization in plants. So, how fertilization takes place? First of all, pollination is the first step and fertilization is the second step. So, pollination will be 2 types, maybe cross or maybe self. Okay. So, draw the diagram with me. Stigma, style, ovary. micropyle, Shailaja, and this is thalamus. This is the three antipodal nuclei cell. You can write down cell. This is egg cell. Two synergid cell. And this is the two polar nuclei. Okay. Two polar nuclei. Okay. Suppose pollen grain are sit on the, so many numbers of pollen grains are seated on the stigma of the carpel. Some of pollen grain are able to penetrate the stigma and enter their pollen tube. Some are enter this, but they cannot fertilize the egg cell. Some are capable to enter the pollen tube. So they enter in the micropyle. Okay. Now student, in plant pollination, first of all draw this. Pollination is followed by fertilization. In plant, pollination is followed by fertilization. When in the cross pollination or self pollination, in that cases, both cases, stigma sit on the pollen grain. This is pollen grain, pollen tube. Pollen tube. Okay. Once the pollen grain seated on the stigma, they develop the pollen tube. All stigma are not capable to develop the pollen tube and fertilize the ovary. Only one pollen grain is capable to enter the pollen tube in the micropyle side. Some pollen tube penetrate the chalazion side. This is called chalazogamy. When pollen tube enter through the chalaza side, this is called chalazogamy. Okay. And when the pollen tube enter with the micropyle, this is called syngamy. Syngamy. S-Y-N-G-A-M-Y, and fertilize the two polar nuclei and one egg cell. Okay. This is called the double fertilization. I will explain this. So generally pollen tube enter through the micropyle. generally pollen tube enter through the micropyle in. There are two male nuclei are found in the pollen tube. Two male nuclei. Now this is the introduction of pollen tube. Now the introduction of the ovary. Ovary are situated in the carpet. Okay, they are sit on the thymus. The situation of the thymus is three types, but I will not discuss this. Some are the curve set, some of the ball and socket shaped, but this is the curve shape. This is the curve shape. So student, there are in the ovary there are 8 nucleus, 3 antipodal cells, and in the opposite of the 3 antipodal cell there are 2 synergid cell and 1 egg cell. There are 2 synergid cell and 1 egg cell, and in the between these 3 egg cell there are two polar nuclei are formed. ट्राई एंटीपोडल सेल्स मीन्स 3 एंटीपोडल सेल्स जो होते हैं वो एम्ब्रियो को न्यूट्रिएंट्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं. फर्टिलाइजेशन के बाद उनको न्यूट्रिएंट्स प्रोवाइड करते हैं, भोजन देते हैं, एनर्जी देते हैं, एंड दे आर फॉलन डिसअपियर आफ्टर फर्टिलाइजेशन. So there is no role of the antipode. They provide only the nutrients to the embryo. And 2 synergid cell only responsible for helping the entry of the pollen tube inside the ovary. दो जो सहायक कोशिकाएं होती हैं वो केवल pollen tube को अंदर जाने के लिए सहयोग करती हैं. After that the two pollen nuclei enter inside the ovary. One is fertilized to the egg cell and second is the tripolar nuclei. Means they form 3 cells, they form 2 cells after fertilization. Okay. The fusion of male and female gamete is called syngamy. Fusion of male and female gamete is called syngamy. Okay. So one pollen nuclei fuse with 2 polar nuclei and one with the egg cell. So this types of the fertilization is called triple fertilization, triple fusion. How triple fusion? 2 plus 1, 2 polar nuclei plus 1 egg cell. This makes 3 triple fusion. So 2 pollen nuclei fuse with 2 polar nuclei, 1 egg cell. This is called the triple fusion, where the 3 nuclei are involved in the fusion of this process. Means 3 pollen, this is the 3 pollen nuclei makes 2 and 1 makes 3. So thus inside the embryo site 2 fusion, syngamy and triple fusion. Okay. When pollen grain fertilize the two polar nuclei and one egg cell at the same time, this is called double fertilization. This is called double fertilization. You can okay, and this is whole is called the embryo site. Embryo site. Okay, inside the embryo site, the mechanism of the fertilization of the two polar nuclei and one egg cell at the same time, this is called the double fertilization. After fertilization, ovary develop into the fruit. Ovary develop to fruit. Ovary develop to fruits and ovule into seed. Ovule into seed. You know there are so many ovules are found. After the fertilization, so many ovules are found. After the maturing of the ovules, they develop into the seed. They develop into the seed. So double fertilization lead to triple fusion. Formation of triple nucleus. Formation of triple nucleus. Okay. I hope you are all understood about this. Okay, nice student. I am going to discuss the human reproductive system. So, human reproductive system means the male and female. They are beginning at the puberty stage. You have already know about the puberty. What is sexual secondary characters? Okay. Generally, male attain puberty at the age of 13 to 14. Male attain the puberty at the age of 30-40 years. Okay, at the age of 30-40 years. And female attain at the age of attain the puberty at the age of 10 to 12. Okay, 10 to 12 years. Now, student, male and female. The male sex hormone secreted by the testis secreted by testis. This is called testosterone. Testosterone is testosterone. And in the female hormone that is called estrogen is secreted by ovary. Estrogen. This is a female sex hormone. Estrogen. And student, you have already know the secondary sexual character. The secondary sexual character means the age of puberty. There are so many changes are found in the male and female body. The male and female body. In the male, the scrotum develops. Muscular develops. Broadening of the shoulders. Height increases. Generally found in the male. And student, thickening of the vocal cord. So their voice is so very hard. And there are so many changes are also found. Behavior changes, thinking changes, emotional changes also develop at the age of puberty. And growth of pubic hair, facial hair are developed at the age of puberty in the male. And in the female, growth of the external genitalia, vulva, okay, which is sex part of the female. And student, broadening of the pelvis region, and initiation of the menstruation cycle, menstrual cycles, and ovulation, forming of the ovule from ovary, that is called ovulation, and increase in subcutaneous fat at thigh region, and growth of pubic hair and hair in the armpit are generally found in the puberty stage in the female. Okay, so male gonad produce sperm. And female gonad produce ova. Okay. So, how they are found? Due to the gametogenesis. Ovary form ova and testis form sperm. Ovary form ova after gametogenesis, and testis form sperm. Okay, so male gonad testis and female ovaries. Means this is testis and ovary. OVARIES. Testis and ovaries. Okay. Now, student, I am going to explain the male reproductive system. This is the introduction of the human reproductive system. Male reproductive system. There are following organs are found in the male reproductive system. That is testis, scrotum, 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 vas deferens, urethra, vas deferens, urethra, and last is the penis. Okay, so draw a diagram with me. I will erase this first of all. First of all, make the gallbladder. Okay. And after that, okay, this is the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system, this is called urethra. Urethra is the same passage to ejaculate the throwing of the urine and also the sperm at the time of the reproduction. Okay, and this is called scrotum. scrotum. This is called testis. And this is called vas deferens. deferens. Vas deferens. Also called epididymis. Epididymis. and this is called prostate gland. Prostate gland. This is called urinary bladder. This is ureter. Okay. This is called seminal vesicle. VISCL seminal vesicles. Okay. So, student, in the male reproductive organ, they are the, first of all, male reproductive organ, testis is situated in the scrotum. There are two testes. One testis called TES, and two means plural. This is called testis, TES. So there are two. One pair of testes is found in the outside of the abdominal cavity in the scrotum. Scrotum provide a temperature that maintain the continuity and life of the sperm. Okay. So testis produce sperm which goes to the vas deferens, means epididymis, in the where prostate gland. When they reaches at the prostate gland before, there are two seminal vesicles, one either side of the prostate gland. The two seminal vesicles produce the nutrients and fluid mucus and make the viscous to the sperm in the urethra. Okay? All of you make this first of all. So, both the Y difference unite in the prostate gland and form the urethra. Both the Y difference which is arising from the testis united to make the urethra. Okay? Make the urethra. Now this is penis, muscular part. This urethra is enclosed in the muscular part. This is called penis or the penis, which is enclosed. Urethra is enclosed in the muscular part, that is called penis. Okay? Now student, there is one opening of the sperm and urine. One OPE, opening of sperm and urine. Okay? This is covered by the gland penis. Very thin skin covered the muscular part. It's called gland penis. Okay. Now student, also this is a urinary bladder that collect urine from the kidney, from the both kidneys. Okay. So how many seminal vesicles? Two seminal vesicles Why difference? There are two why difference. Prostate gland, there are one prostate gland and one prostate gland. Okay. So I wanted and testis, TES, they are two in number. Okay. So all of you know about the seminal vesicles secrete mucus and watery alkaline. Mucus, watery, alkaline. Means seminal vesicles secrete the mucus and alkaline fluid contains nutrients, fructose. Okay, nutrients, that is glucose, GLUCOSE, which is responsible for the ejaculating the sperm in the urethra to outside of the penis at the time of ejaculation. Okay. And you know, student, what is the role of prostate gland? Secrete mucus and slightly alkaline fluid. It is also secrete mucus, alkaline fluids at the time of ejaculation. And also store the sperm in the prostate gland. Okay, student? So, student, I hope you are all understood about the male reproductive system. Okay? So, all of you make the proper note from any sources. You can make the diagram and notes from the NCERT book or any side book. Okay? Now, I will discuss the female reproductive system on your next online classes. Okay? Now, your class is going to over. Thank you, student. Have a nice day. Write down today's homework. Read and make your notes on first fertilization in plants. Second, male reproductive system. Okay, all of you write down this. Thank you. Have a nice day, student.